When I got started in real estate 20 years ago in my late 20s, I was living paycheck to paycheck and going nowhere in my life. Then I discovered wholesaling real estate and it completely changed my life and I became a millionaire by the age of 30. Now, that was my experience and I'm not saying that's going to be your experience, but on this video, I want to share with you the most important thing you can do, not just to get started and do your first wholesale deal, but to continue on the path to doing deals every month and achieve financial freedom and the life of your dreams. And just to put wholesaling real estate in the proper context, the average wholesale deal nationwide is around $15,000. That means if you learned how to wholesale 3 deals a month, you would earn over $500,000 a year, which is incredible. Doing your first deal and then going on to do deals consistently every month requires the right mindset and the right skill set. Let's talk about the right mindset first, and then I want to give you practical and tactical steps to get your first deal. There are 2 fundamental principles I believe you have to embrace before getting started with wholesaling. The first principle is what I call the outcome over income principle. Instead of thinking about the immediate desire to do a deal and make some money, think about the long-term goal of consistent income. The question shouldn't be, how do I do my first deal? As much as it should be, how do I consistently do 3 deals a month? In my mentor program called Fast Track, one of the things I tell my students over and over again is the goal is not to just do a deal and make some money. The goal is to build a business that does deals and makes money. There's a huge difference between the two. If all you do is focus on doing a deal, then maybe you do a deal and make some money, but then if you want to make money again, you have to start all over. It's like you're out of business every time you do a deal because you have to figure out how to do it again. Whereas if you focus on creating systems and processes, you'll get consistent results and achieve your desired outcome. Now, I found in my own experience over the years that the 2 components to building a business are implementing the right technology and building the right team. With those 2 things, you are unstoppable. And that's why today's video is brought to you by Flipster. Flipster is the #1 house flipping deal management system on the market because it helps you build a business by organizing, streamlining, and automating all of the steps to wholesaling and flipping houses. So whether you're working on your first deal or you're doing deals every month, Flipster can take you to the next level. To test drive Flipster with a free 7-day trial, just go to joinflipster.com. The second mindset that you must embrace before getting started with wholesaling is what I call the people, not product principle. In the business world, it's often said that marketing a product is more important than the product itself. Well, I take it a step further. Wholesale real estate has very little to do with real estate and everything to do with people. With wholesaling, you are a marketing and sales company, not a real estate company. Once you really embrace that it's about people, not houses, everything changes. It's more about how can you help a distressed seller who needs to desperately sell their unwanted house than it is about how old the roof is and what a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house will sell for in the neighborhood. Bringing deals to cash buyers is about understanding their wants and needs, not about after repair value and buy formulas. Focus on the people, not the product, and you'll be amazing at wholesale real estate. And now let's get in the weeds a bit and talk about tactics. The first skill set you need to learn to get your first deal is how to generate leads. Lead generation is the lifeblood to wholesaling. A lead is simply a potentially motivated seller. A motivated seller is a property owner that is in some kind of distress and desperately needs to sell his or her property at a discount to alleviate that stress. For example, someone in pre-foreclosure, probate, divorce, a vacant house, or a burned out landlord. It's important to understand that motivated sellers make up 5 to maybe 10% of the market at any given time. So while it may only take 1 lead to get a deal, the reality is it often takes dozens of leads to get to your first deal. If you're not okay with that, this is the wrong business for you. Remember, wholesaling is marketing and sales, not real estate, and the bottom line is if you are unable to generate sufficient leads, you will never do your first deal. And if you don't continue to generate leads every single day, then you will never do deals consecutively or consistently. Wholesalers who do 3 to 5 deals or more every single month understand how critical lead gen is and focus on it every single day. When it comes to leads, there are 2 primary sources. Let's discuss each and be sure to continue watching because I'm going to show you several free tools and resources to help you generate enough leads And I'm even going to show you how you can get a $10,000 check that looks like this in as little as 30 days. Okay, the first lead source is what we call on-market leads. These are discounted distressed properties that are listed for sale by real estate agents. Now this includes bank-owned properties, short sales, and other distressed properties where private sellers hire a real estate agent to market and find a buyer. And yes, you can wholesale properties listed for sale with agents, but you have to know how. I did a detailed video that explains step-by-step how to wholesale on-market properties. I'll put the link to that video in the description below for you. What's great about on-market leads, and the reason I advise new wholesalers in particular to learn on-market, is because it doesn't cost you anything to find them. If you're like me when I started, you probably don't have a marketing budget, and that's what's so great about on-market leads. They're easily accessible for free online on public sites such as Zillow or Redfin. And to help you find the best on-market leads lightning fast, I created a software that scans all of the properties in any given zip code and then generates a list of all of the active properties for sale that are below market value. This saves you countless hours looking for good deals, and if you'd like that software for free, I'll give it to you. Just go to mydatacruncher.com. And the last tip with on-market leads is be sure to follow my double dip strategy to get listing agents to bring you their best deals. To learn how this strategy works, watch a video where I do a live call with an agent. I'll put the link to watch that video in the description below for you. The second source of leads is what we call off-market or direct to seller. Now these are motivated sellers who do not list with an agent but are still eager to sell and are looking for a cash buyer. There are ways to find these motivated sellers, but the best resource is a revolutionary new software called PropWire. Now PropWire has over 57 million off-market leads nationwide, and the best part is you can search and download an unlimited number of leads in your market absolutely free. Other data providers charge a monthly subscription and then upsells for additional data, but not PropWire. Like I said, you can search and download as much data as you want for free. Just go to joinpropwire.com, select your area, pick the lead type, and then download. That's it. The challenge with off-market leads is they desperately need to sell, but they don't know that you exist. So you have to either reach out to them or get them to reach out to you. And this is where marketing comes in. For example, you could download a free list of leads from PropWire and then send them a postcard or a letter letting them know that you'll buy their house for all cash. Another technique that is low cost is to get a free list from PropWire and then skip trace those leads. Skip tracing is when you use a service to get their phone numbers. And the cool thing is skip tracing is built right into PropWire. And as of this recording, the cost is only 10 cents per successful skip, which is better than the other leading industry providers. Now, once you have their phone numbers, you can call or text them to see if they are motivated to sell. And to help you know exactly what to say, I'll give you my proven scripts for free. Just go to freesellerscripts.com to get the free download. And let me tell you how powerful this can be. I recently interviewed one of my students, Bryce, who downloaded a list and cold called a seller that turned into a $70,000 profit on his first wholesale deal. His story is very inspiring. I'll put the link to that video interview in the description below for you to watch later. Now, once you've learned how to generate leads, skill set number 2 is making offers. It's one thing to generate a lead, but it's another thing to make a low cash offer to a seller or an agent. Now, the thing is, making offers is where the rubber meets the road in wholesale real estate. I have a mantra I live by. The more offers you make, the more deals you'll do, and the more money you'll make. If you think about it, until you actually put a price in front of a seller, you'll never do a deal. It's the first real action step that will lead to your desired outcome. It's the one thing that, if done consistently, will produce results. Now, I have a challenge I give all new wholesalers that I'm going to give you as well. If you will commit to make 5 offers a day, that's 25 offers a week for 4 weeks, which is 100 offers in a month, you will get a deal. That's my promise to you. It might be on offer number 7 or 29 or 63 or 99. But if you do it and you make 100 offers in the next 30 days, I promise one of those offers, the stars will align, you'll be at the right place at the right time, and you'll get a deal that you can wholesale for a profit. So take me up on that challenge and then let me know what number offer you were on when you got a deal. In fact, I did an interview with a new wholesaler, Patric, who took my challenge and got his first deal on offer number 55, I think it was. I'll put the link to that video interview in the description below and you can watch it later. One of the biggest misconceptions in wholesale real estate is that the reason you make offers is to get deals. That's not why you make offers, as counterintuitive as that sounds. The reason you make offers is to uncover motivation. The only way to really know if a seller is motivated to sell at a discount is to put a low cash offer in front of them and see what they do. If they accept or counter significantly lower than the asking price or market value, then you know you have a motivated seller. If they don't respond favorably, you know they aren't motivated. That's why you make 5 offers a day. I believe deals are found, not made in wholesale real estate. The challenge is, in order to make an offer, you need to know how to analyze a deal to get to a good offer price that you could wholesale for a profit. And this is where a lot of new wholesalers get tripped up and, in my opinion, overcomplicate things. For that reason, I developed an offer calculator that is so brain dead easy that it requires no analysis whatsoever. You don't need to count properties to determine the after repair value or estimate repairs or any of that. You simply gather the average as-is value from Zillow, Redfin, and Realtor.com, plug that info into my offer calculator, and it will instantly tell you your offer price. And I did a video that explains exactly how it works and how to get my instant offer calculator for free. I'll put the link to that video in the description below for you. Now, once you find a motivated seller and you agree on price, you'll need to secure the deal in writing. A written contract is what protects you and prevents the seller from selling to someone else. And don't worry, I'll give you my ultimate purchase and sale agreement to use with sellers for free. Just go to wholesalercontracts.com. And finally, once you've secured a deal with a motivated seller, either on market or off market, you'll need to find a cash buyer to assign your contract to. And here's where you and I can help each other out. I'll be your cash buyer. That's right. Find a good deal, get the contract, and I'll step in, buy the property. And here's the best part. I'll pay you $10,000. Why would I do that? Because I have systems and capital to do deals anywhere in the US. As long as the deal fits my criteria, and it does have to be a good deal, I'll pay you upfront a big $10,000 check that looks like this. If you're working on your first deal, this can be a great opportunity because there's one less step you have to do, which is finding a buyer. If you're already doing deals and you want another cash buyer, this could be good for you too. Either way, if you'd like to be a deal finder for me, then you need to go to my10kcheck.com where you can register for a free training to get all the details. Listen, nothing is more exciting than doing the first deal, but it's critical that you choose the right market. It might be your backyard where you live, or it might be a remote market somewhere else, but choosing the right market can make or break your success wholesaling houses. So before you start working on that first deal, watch this next video where I break down in detail how to choose the right market for you. Watch that now, and I'll see you on the next video.